Welcome to TWJ Channel's Stock Market Performance Playlist. Global Market Outlook. The global stock market enters the week of November 17, 2025, in a state of heightened volatility and caution, following a tech-led sell-off spurred by concerns over AI stock valuations and a pullback in expectations for immediate Federal Reserve (Fed) rate cuts. While the end of the recent U.S. government shutdown removed one tail risk, a data fog from delayed releases and mixed economic signals are keeping investors nervous. Global market trends and movement. U.S. markets. The U.S. has experienced a divergence. AI-driven mega-cap technology stocks, which led gains for much of the year, saw a sharp correction late last week on valuation concerns. This rotation saw money flow into more defensive sectors. Overall index performance, S&P 500, NASDAQ, has been flat to lower, but the underlying sentiment is cautious, with the VIX, Volatility Index, rising. European markets, European indices, Stocks 600, DAX, pulled back from record highs, tracking U.S. tech weakness and digesting mixed industrial data. Political instability in countries like France remains a regional concern. UK markets, FTSE 100, the FTSE 100 also fell, pressured by global sentiment and a stronger pound. Banking and defensive shares were notably affected by the broader risk-off mood. Japan markets, Nikkei 225, Japanese shares have been relatively more resilient, supported by signs of inflation, rising prices and wages, and strong services sector growth. The global trade worries continue to dampen the manufacturing sector. Currency stability, yen weakness, remains a key policy challenge. U.S. sector movement, last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks have shown a clear rotation away from high growth, high beta names. Outperforming, defensive/cyclical rotation. Healthcare, energy, supported by geopolitical tensions. Materials, underperforming, risk-off/valuation concerns. Information technology, especially semiconductors, AI-related, consumer discretionary, major expected stock movers, up. The biggest expected movers this week are heavily weighted toward earnings releases, which will either validate or crush the recent rally in specific sectors. Exchanges, stocks expected up movers, U.S., Nvidia, Walmart, WMT. Nvidia earnings, Wednesday, is the single biggest event, acting as a referendum on the entire AI infrastructure boom. WMT earnings will provide key insight into U.S. consumer health ahead of the holiday season. UK, Astrazeneca, AZN, Shell, SHEL. AZN's recent defensive performance and drug pipeline updates, plus Shell benefiting from sustained higher energy prices and a focus on share buybacks, could provide upward pressure. Europe, Novo Nordisk, Novo, LVMH, MC. Novo Nordisk continues to benefit from overwhelming demand for its weight loss drugs. Wegovy/Ozempic. LVMH remains the dominant play on luxury demand, particularly in the Asia-Pacific, APAC, region. Japan, Toyota Motor, 7,203, Sony Group, 6,758. Toyota is benefiting from supply chain improvements and hybrid vehicle demand. Sony is a diversified tech and entertainment powerhouse, often a key player during holiday console/entertainment cycles. Anticipated news for the forthcoming week. The week is packed with high-impact data. U.S., the crucial FOMC meeting minutes, Wednesday, will be scrutinized for clues on the path of interest rates and the Fed's reaction to the government shutdown fallout. Retail sales and producer price index, PPI. Data will also be released, which are key to inflation and consumer strength. Global, flash PMI data for the U.S., Eurozone, UK, and Japan, Friday, will provide the freshest gauge of manufacturing and services activity, critical for central bank policy. Japan, preliminary Q.3. GDP data, Monday, will offer a major look into the health of the Japanese economy. Earnings, key earnings reports from Nvidia, Walmart, Target, Home Depot, and Baidu will dominate investor attention. Help us to bring you the best content possible. Subscribe, share, like, and comment.
I don't think so. No, 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 no.